All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And we're going to jump right into the lesson. It says Ephesians 2 and 12, and it says that at time you were without Yahweh Shai, being alienated from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without Yahweh in the world. So this is specifically speaking of us losing our heritage, discontinuing from our heritage, and being alien or apart. Let's go ahead and get that. Being estranged away, to shut out from fellowship and intimacy from the commonwealth, which is the citizenship of Israel. The commonwealth, the community, the state of commonwealth, the citizenship right of the citizens. So this doesn't apply to what they call the heathen, or the Edomites, or the son of the wicked and the sons of men. This applies to Israelites who were discontinued from their heritage, forgot the ways and customs, but through Yahweh Shai and this truth have been reconciled to the Lord in full citizenship as an Israelite. Run that back again. It said that at a time you were without Yahweh Shai, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of promise, because these promises are only, the covenants and the promise are only for the Israelites. Let's get that scripture, who pertains to promise. Salak. This is Romans 9 and 4. It says, who are Israelites? This is the promises for. To whom pertains the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. Now it says the covenants and the promises. Let's go back to where we got Ephesians 2 and 12. It says that we were aliens from the covenants of promise, having no hope without Yahweh in the world. So this specifically speaking about Israelites, and specifically about the elect in the 1/3. Let's keep on going. But now in Meshach Yahweh Shai, ye who were sometimes were far off, are made nigh by the blood of Yahweh Shai. So that just proves to show you that Yahweh Shai's blood was shed first and foremost for the elect, but ultimately for the nation of Israel. Let's go ahead and get that save his people from their sins. Salak. I'll see if I can type something different. And this is Matthew 1 and 21. It says, and she shall bring forth a son, speaking about Mary, which is born by sex. Yahweh Shai is born by sex, because they always get that bugged out and confused as well. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people from their sins. So who are Yahweh Shai's people? Yahweh Shai's people are the Israelites. We read that in the previous scripture, who the covenant and promises pertain to. We mean who the prophecies pertain to, or salvation pertains to. And that's going back to Romans 9 and 4. That's the Israelites. Where it says right there, who are Israelites. Let's go ahead and get Colossians 1 and 21. This is Colossians 1 and 21, and it says, and you that were sometimes alienated and enemies in your mind by wicked works, because that was ultimately separate us and made us discontinue from our heritage. That would made us scattered among the nations and dispersed. Our wicked works, going back to our breaking of the covenant in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. So yet now he has reconciled, and that reconciliation was done by Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. It's in the body of his flesh through death, to present you holy, unblameable, and unreprovable in his sight. And like I said, that first and foremost, speaks of the elect. If ye continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away, Salah. I don't want that. And be not moved away from the hope of the gospel, because the gospel of good news pertains only to the Israelites. Which ye have heard, and which was preached to every creature which is under heaven, wherefore I, Paul, am made a minister. So this promise of salvation, this promise of redemption, and the promise of the kingdom pertains only to the strangers, the aliens that were what we call the Israelite foreigners. Let's get Ephesians 4:17. This is Ephesians 4:17. It says, I say therefore and testify that the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahweh through the ignorance of this in them, because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over to visions, to work all uncleanness with greediness. And that's basically 2/3 of our people. They have not gone back to their heritage. And the major part of our heritage is the law, statutes, commandments, and obedience to the Most High. And, we have been reconciled back to that, under Yahweh Shai. Let's get let's get Galatians 4:26. This is Galatians 4:26, and it says, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. So that Jerusalem belongs only to the Israelites. It doesn't belong to all the nations of the world, man. It doesn't belong to the heathens. Every other nation, all these heathen nations were given their own places and their own times of rulership. And that goes for the Edomites as well. But Jerusalem, which is the mother of us all, is given only to the Israelites. For it is written, rejoice thou barren that bearest not, break forth and cry thou that travailest not, for the desolate has many more children than she which has an husband. Now we brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of the promise. So the Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they are the children of the promise. And we're gonna keep on reading, because we are not the bondwomen. We are the free. And the bondwoman was basically Ishmael's mother. And we're going to get that in Genesis as well. Now we, brethren, Isaac, we are the children of the promise. But as then he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the spirit, even so it is now. Nevertheless, what says the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be heir with the son of the free woman. And we are the son of the free woman, meaning we are Jacob, we are Israel. And the son of the bondwoman was what? The heathen, Ishmael. So then, brethren, we are not children of the bondwoman, but of the free. So let's go ahead and get Romans 9:7. This is Romans 9:7. It said, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, they are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are accounted for the seed. For this is the word of promise, this time will come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, the father of Jacob, from which came the Israelites. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of work, but of him that calleth. It is said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as written, Jacob have I loved, Jacob, meaning Israel, has the Lord loved, and Esau have I hated. So that is what you call a rejecting of one people and accepting of another. What shall we say then? If they're unrighteous, Yahweh God forbid. For he says to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and will have compassion, and will have compassion. Because the Lord made a promise unto Abraham that his seed shall be blessed through Isaac. Let's get Genesis 17:21. That was the promise the Lord made unto our forefathers. Let's get Genesis, select that in it. Genesis 17:21. So my covenant will I establish Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee and set these time in the next year by covenant was established with Isaac. Hold up, it's a lot. So the Lord made a covenant with the seed of Abraham through Isaac, not Ishmael, not the heathen, including the Edomites. And you go further than that. He put a favor on Jacob and not Esau. You know, so we are the children of the promise. The Israelites are the children of the promise. We are the children of the covenant. You know, and it's plain. It's written plain upon tables in the scriptures. But with that being said, just a real quick lesson. Most I win, hope is edifying. That would give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.